A big concern for millions of American families, the skyrocketing cost of everyday items in stores. Average consumer prices are up 7.5% over the past 12 months. That is a fresh 40-year high. Putting it into dollars, Moody Analytics estimates that it's costing the average American family an extra $276 per month. President Biden was asked yesterday when we should expect some relief. He said, quote, "It ought to be able to start to taper off as we go through this year." Ed O'Keefe is at the White House for us. Ed, good morning to you. The president has a lot to point to showing the economy is strong, but these inflation figures are a real problem.
They sure are, Tony. Good morning. And the president essentially asking for patience as polls show that he's taken a hit as Americans are now shelling out even more money. Consider some of these numbers. The cost of a new vehicle up more than 12%. The cost of furniture up more than 9%. And the amount you're paying at the grocery store up 7.4% compared to this time a year ago.
Inflation is up. It's up.
But Americans don't need the reminder.
Delivery costs, like product costs, everything seems like it's going up.
Prices are skyrocketing with no signs they're coming down soon. Gas prices up a whopping 40%. Furniture, used cars, and electricity also seeing a surge. At the grocery store, staples like eggs and pork are more expensive.
With the cost of food, you just have to bite the bullet. And, some things you just have to sacrifice.
The White House says it supports whatever steps the Federal Reserve might take to ease the crunch, but there's little more the Biden administration can do to drive down prices. Republicans blame the Democratic Party's spending plans passed in the last year.
This is a direct result of liberal policy choices.
During a visit to Virginia, Mr. Biden said proposals like his Build Back Better plan, which is dead as written up on Capitol Hill, could help bring down costs.
But the fact is that if we are able to do the things I'm talking about here, it'll bring down the cost for average families. It will not increase the debt.
But Senator Joe Manchin, that moderate Democrat who helped kill the president's spending plan amid his concerns it would accelerate inflation, is once again sounding the alarm.
This inflation is real. It's harming people. You don't throw more fuel on the fire that's already on fire, causing the problems that we have.
A recent CBS News poll found that about 2/3 of Americans feel the administration hasn't done enough to tackle inflation in the president's first year in office, making this issue one of his and the Democratic Party's biggest political hurdles to clear, with the midterm elections fast approaching. Vlad?
Yeah, Ed, and if the Fed chooses to raise rates, that could slow growth, another problem for the president. Thank you very much, Ed.